honey tea. Best thing when you're sick. So, hello everyone. I am currently home sick because I have a cold. I decided to dress up and kind of do a video for you guys. I don't know. I'm just done. I thought that I would do a bit of a story time. I thought I would do a bit of a story time for you guys. My story time is about how I started cosplaying, or how I found out about cosplay. You know what? I'm going to do a story time on why I cosplay now. So we're gonna go back to when I was a wee bab. So in 2012 I started high school. I was very shy, very timid, and about halfway through the year my dad spotted a advertisement on the TV for a convention. It was like, oh, let's go. So Armageddon came around and we went. Gosh, I remember telling my mom not to wear a yellow top because it would attract too much attention. Boy. So we went there and it was really fun, and I saw all these people dressing up as like different characters, and it was insane. So at this time I was heavily obsessed with Orin High School Host Club. So we went as Haruhi Suzumiya and Haruhi Fujioka to Supernova 2013, and I decided to ask my dad to buy me this Japanese schoolgirl uniform from this site, and I went as Haruhi Fujioka from the Wonderland episode, and my friend at the time went as Haruhi Suzumiya. Us thinking, oh, we're such recognizable characters, we're gonna get photos the whole day. We didn't. That same year I asked my friend, hey, do you want to do a more complex costume? I convinced her to cosplay Hiccup and Toothless with me, and me being me, I decided to be Hiccup because I thought I could pull it off. I couldn't. She stole the show with her Toothless. It was like a hoodie, and she like made the Toothless head onto the top of the hood, and then on the arms she had little claws that were like little gloves, and she could put them in there, and she was toothless, and it was really cute. And we had all these kids running up to us like, oh my god, you guys are Hiccup and Toothless, come and get photos. And it was so cool and I loved it. At this time I was cosplaying because of attention. I was cosplaying because I got photos and it was fun. I cosplayed Hiccup again at another convention, and I wasn't getting as much traction as I did the year before, and I noticed that's because my friend was cosplaying Toothless and it's easier to do a group cosplay and get attention that way. And so I was really upset. So 2016 came around and I was getting really into the Disney face characters, and I liked how they interacted with kids, and I've always loved kids. Always loved kids. And I like making people happy, so I was like, okay, I'm going to make a Disney character cosplay. I'm gonna nail down the accent and I'm going to do this. For the 2016 Supernova, I decided I was going to cosplay Alice from Alice in Wonderland, and it was the Disney face character version, which has a smaller apron, frills everywhere, and I made it in time for my 16th birthday party, because my 16th birthday party was a dress-up theme Disney party. And then the 2016 Supernova came around, and I was walking around with all these kids and like Disney fanatics coming up to me like, oh my god, your cosplay's so good. And I remember this one little girl who was dressed up as Alice, and her face lit up. It was pure joy. She thought I was the real person. I started noticing that the kids who would come up to me and recognized Alice all had this same expression, and I just felt so happy for making kids happy. And so I decided from then on I was going to do cosplays which would make people happy. So later that year I decided I'm going to do Nick Wilde from Zootopia, which was fairly new, and I was joining my very first cosplay group, which was a Jedi Disney princess group. However, I was Alice, because Alice gets to be a princess for the day. Shitty accents with a shitty cold. So I did that, and we got so much attention for being the Disney princesses, and the amount of kids that came up gave me the same sense of joy. I loved it. I loved living my childhood dreams through those kids that came up to us, and it was really fun. Okay, so my camera decided to poop itself and decided to shut off because the card was full. So Zing here is a merchandise store for nerds and everything. It's where I get most of my pop vinyls and all my nerdy stuff from. And they were doing a Starlight Foundation charity week where they would collect money and so forth for Starlight Foundation. One of my cosplay friends asked out, hey, does anybody want to help us out at my local Zing store? I only have Alice ready. So I was like, oh, I can come as Alice. And she was like, sure. I volunteered my time over a weekend to dress up as Alice and collect money for the Starlight Foundation. And it was so much fun, and the amount of kids that knew who I was and knew who everybody was, and just to see their faces light up, it was just so much fun. And that's really the reason why I cosplay, because I can make people happy. I can make someone's day simply by doing something that I love doing. Dressing up and being someone that I'm not. And that's why I do a lot of drama at school. That's why I participate in the musicals at school. That's why I cosplay. I cosplay to be someone else and to make other people happy. Everybody needs to have that emotional attachment in order to have fun with cosplay. Whether you're cosplaying with friends or whether it's because I'm spilling my drink everywhere. That's why I cosplay. If you have any reasons for why you cosplay, leave them down in the comments below. I love reading them. Let's give out some positive vibes this year. And I hope you guys have a very good the rest of the day. Don't get sick because it's winter here in Australia and there is a cold going around and you don't want to get it. That's why I'm sick. I'm locked in my room with all my nerdy stuff. See you guys.